Hi guys, what's up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Tanusree and I make videos on beauty, fashion, lifestyle and much more. So if you're new to my channel, welcome and please do not forget to subscribe. Hit that bell icon so that whenever I upload a video, you get notified. So I'm starting this series on online content creation and how to start your career as a digital influencer because whenever I put a poll on my Instagram and I ask you guys to what content you would like to see on my channel and much more, so there have been a lot of queries from a lot of people who asked me personally that they are thinking of starting their online journey, I mean, as a digital creator, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, and how to go by it, because I have been a part of this online platform for quite like 3 years now. And I didn't want to put all the information in one video, so I decided to make a series out of it. And a lot of people like previously asked me regarding how I started my online career and this YouTube, this Instagram. So this is the first part of the series. So I've divided the content into three parts. First will be a general introduction, which is this video all about. So this is also divided into sub parts, and the second and the third video will be up on my channel in over 2 weeks, so that you get an entire idea and you people can decide what you want to do if you ever want to start your online career. So first of all, starting from the very basics and beginning, what is or who is an influencer, who we call as an influencer. So to begin with, this influencer term actually grabbed much popularity for the past 3 years. It's been there and now it's all history. We all know there's so many platforms on the internet, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. There are Snapchat influencers, there are LinkedIn influencers. So all the platforms are there, and so people who put content online, whatever content it might be, and if their content has an appeal to the general mass of public, and they like their content, be it anything, and they follow that person or they follow their online creativity, they have to say or do, and over a period of time, if they gain a certain number of followers, then that person is known as an influencer. And influencers have been categorized into a lot of different categories. There are fashion influencers, beauty influencers, lifestyle influencers, tech influencers. So there are different categories of influencers, so I'm not going into each and every detailed category. Second of all, a lot of people don't really like the term influencer because that gives you a certain, I mean, false sense of, I don't know what you call it, but the influencer term is very strong. So I would like to call myself as a digital content creator, and I think a lot of people out there who has an online presence, they have started using this this digital content creator terms, and I am really happy with that because influencer is, I don't know, I find it very weird. So nevertheless, we will call it influencer so that a lot of people understands what it is all about. Now, how to start your journey as an influencer? So there are a lot of debates, a lot of opinions about this particular question. A lot of people say that if you should start your career as something which you feel that you are good at in the sense like, as for instance, I remember I started posting videos on makeup because that's something I really like to do. I really like to do as of now also. But I started posting videos on Instagram on my makeup, and those videos were way back, and the editing is not at all good, I would say. But then I didn't have any innovation. I just started posting it, and a lot of people started acknowledging it. So then, dheere dheere, I mean, I started making more videos on beauty, whether it's related to skincare or makeup, or and at that time in the sense, like 2 years back, reels were not there, and I was not a part of any. I didn't have TikTok, and I didn't know that TikTok was so important back then. So I started my journey on Instagram. So that is my personal take on how to start your journey as an influencer. So moving on to the second point is understanding the platforms. It's I won't say that a lot of people are aware of it. I think most of the people aren't aware of this particular thing, that all the social media platforms, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest for that matter, all the platforms have different algorithms, all the platforms have different audiences, and they work very, very differently. So, if you are putting a content for YouTube, for that matter, your content might, if for example your that particular video gets somewhere around 1 million views on your YouTube, and if you decide to put that particular video as IGTV on Instagram, that particular content might not get as much as views and appreciation as you have anticipated as per your YouTube views. The reason behind this is that the audience for each social media platform is very different. In Instagram, the audience stays information in just 15 to 30 seconds, and reels being trending these days. The amount of information, the amount of entertainment that's available on Instagram, it's very, very different from that of YouTube. If you are not aware of it, then YouTube is the second most searched engine, and YouTube has the largest amount of audience. Instagram also has a large amount of audience, but YouTube has the most wide range of audience, as you must say, ranging from millennials to our parents, who are also much more active on YouTube rather than on Instagram. The audience sections are very different, so the content you're posting or you're making for Instagram, you cannot go buy it for your YouTube, and cannot post it on Pinterest and so on. So understanding the platform is very different, and for that you need to have a very thorough knowledge of how the audience are working, what age group is most active on that particular platform. For example, Pinterest is mostly for millennials, and I don't really think that a lot of people from our parents generation are available on Pinterest. So Pinterest is something where you get ideas. So for example, if you see the wall behind my the entire backdrop setting of this wall, so this is an idea from which I took from Pinterest. So suppose I'm decorating my house and I post some ideas on Pinterest. If people who are seeking ideas for decorating their room, they will be available mostly on Pinterest rather than going to Instagram and Facebook. So the criteria for different platform is very different. So Instagram reels are for people who would like to get entertainment on 15 seconds. So on Instagram you have to be very crisp, very smart, and you have to send your message you have to send your message across within seconds. In YouTube, it's a much more detailed, elaborate. Like, I'm making this video, I'm explaining every little details what I have learned over the years in these 10 minutes to you. But in Instagram, it won't be possible. In Instagram, it will be a much more of easy hacks, tricks, or entertainment like dance, music, and whatnot. So understanding the platform and where you want to start your journey as a digital creator is very important. Whether you want to be a YouTuber or an Instagrammer or a Facebook or TikToker, whatever it is, you have to be very, very sure of it. But I would suggest that as a beginner, choose just one platform. Please do not focus on 2 to 3 platforms at once, because first of all, it's very time consuming. Trust me, a 15 seconds makeup reel, for me it takes around 3 to 4 hours to make it, and apart from that, I'll say editing. So just choose your platform wisely. Now moving to the second part, how to be an influencer. Now this is a very, very debatable topic. Topic in the sense, a debatable question, because a lot of people have so many different opinions about this particular thing. Some people say that choose your niche, it becomes easier and it becomes a targeted audience you will get. I somehow agree to this and I somehow don't agree to this, because I think when you're starting your journey, you might feel very passionate towards, suppose you are making cooking videos, or you are a fashion blogger or something. So if you are if you are starting your journey as a food blogger, a food influencer, it might happen that 2 to 3 months after starting your journey, you realize that you enjoy that food making videos, but you also enjoy something very different. As for example, traveling, you love making traveling videos. So then what happens to that targeted set of audience? So I would suggest that initially keep your audience very wide. Make a lot of videos which have different niche, so that you have a certain section of audience from each sector. And I guess that if a particular person is watching your cooking video, he or she will get very irritated if you post some travel videos. So I initially started with makeup videos, and then I shifted to in between I tried fashion videos, now I'm trying entertainment videos. So my niche is constantly, I won't say it's shifting, it's just that I like doing and exploring a lot of other stuff other than makeup. And I think I mean, there's no harm in trying it, because there are a lot of Indian YouTubers where influencers where they have tried and tested a lot of different stuff, and it worked really fine for them. And for some reason this is also working really fine for me, because limiting yourself initially is not something I would really appreciate. And you would, as an influencer, through your journey you'll figure out a lot of stuff, what you like doing, what you don't like doing, over the course of videos you'll make. So that is very important. So please, please, please don't limit yourself into that little box, and start making very small video on something which you like doing at this point. Start posting it online and see how the responses are. Initially just start putting on something which you are very confident of, which you which you're very enthusiastic about, so that at least for the next 1 or 2 months you don't run out of ideas. And so this was just a general introduction video, and just to give you an idea what my upcoming series will be all about. So I hope you guys liked it. If you have enjoyed my video, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. But stay tuned for the second and third part of this series, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.